Drew Pomeranz headed for the DL after the Oakland Athletics left-hander slammed his fist against a chair following a shellacking at the hands of the Texas Rangers. I'm Jim Basco with the latest ESPN headlines. We are joined on the phone by ESPN Major League Baseball senior writer Jayson Stark. This is a pitcher that got hit hard by the Rangers, Jayson, but he had pitched well prior to that. I'm wondering what the team's perspective on this is, being that he hurt himself.
Well, Jim, this is a tough moment for everybody. It's a difficult thing for the A's to absorb, and it's a difficult thing for Drew Pomeranz to absorb. It's a guy who, before this start, had an ERA under 2 and had given up 1 run or none in 5 of his first 7 starts. He had really helped stabilize that rotation, and now, it's funny. You see, like one or two of these, it seems like every year. We've actually seen 2 this week. Logan Morrison of the Mariners had a weird incident where he got mad. He was not a pitcher. He made an out. He slammed his bat against the wall. The bat broke, hit him, needed stitches. That wasn't good, but this is worse because Drew Pomeranz is heading for the DL, and now the A's got to figure out how to replace him.
Yeah, that's the interesting perspective here, is that despite the fact that he gave up the 8 runs to the Rangers, the ERA over 8 starts is under 3. He was really kind of coming into his own. How much does Pomeranz, I know he's frustrated with what he did, the player as well as the team view this as a missed opportunity for a young player to get innings?
It's a missed opportunity for everybody. It's not just about getting Drew Pomeranz work or advancing his career. This is about winning for Oakland.
Yeah.
He'd been a really important part of that rotation, and this is a team that's already absorbed a lot of hits to its pitching staff. They've been through 7 starting pitchers already. They've lost 2 more for the year in spring training. And now they've got to replace him. Now they've got some options. Dan Straley's pitched in this rotation before. He got off to a tough start this year, but he's been on a real good run in AAA. The A's were always on the lookout for depth, and just earlier in the day went out and acquired Brad Mills. Used to pitch for the Blue Jays and is having a great year, or was having a great year for the Brewers AAA team with an ERA in the 1. So they've got some options, but now Drew Pomeranz has to sit back and, for at least 2 weeks, probably longer, and think about what might have been. And there's no telling how frustrating that's going to be. And then, the A's are a team that's built a reasonably comfortable lead. Suppose that lead unravels while he's out. And it's not just going to be him who's thinking about what might have been. This has a chance to reverberate through that whole team. It seems like just a dumb injury, punch a chair, the chair always wins, chair's undefeated, but it's got a chance to have a real impact on the entire AL West race.
He's ESPN Major League Baseball senior writer Jayson Stark. Jayson, thanks for the insight.
Thanks, Jim.
Again, Drew Pomeranz headed for the DL after punching a chair following Monday's shellacking at the hands of the Texas Rangers. You can read more about this story right here on ESPN.com. With the latest ESPN headlines, I'm Jim Basco.